Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Shawnee, Oklahoma, picking up a scissor lift so we can go do a job that we bid. We actually bid this job a couple months before we moved to Arkansas, and then it got accepted, and then we had to wait for permits and payment and all of that kind of stuff. So we're here at the rental place picking up a scissor lift just to make our job that much easier. We are older now, and we've learned that we'd rather spend a little extra money and make our life easier than saving money and having to do it on a ladder. So I'm just gonna do a quick walk around of the equipment. That way if anything gets damaged or they claim there's any damage, I have video evidence that we didn't mess anything up.
Or we did.
Or we did. By the way, let's show y'all our new car. So yeah, our new whip, Wiley said. We have been having problems with our minivan. As many of you know, we think we blew a head gasket and it's been overheating on us. We need something that will fit our big family. We have 4 kids, so it's gotta fit at least 6 people. Wiley was searching Facebook Marketplace, and he found a really great deal on this 1999 Chevy Suburban. This thing's really clean, y'all, for being as old as it is. So Wiley had to drive almost all the way to Kansas City to pick it up. But we got a good deal on it. It was owned by an old man that said he's had it for, since it had 100,000 miles on it. And he whipped out a whole manila folder full of all these receipts with warranties and showing all the work he's done on it. And we figured that that's pretty good. So we have had to put some work into it. The air conditioner doesn't work. So we put money into that. When Wiley was unloading it, actually, let me let him tell you. Wiley, tell us what happened when you were unloading this thing off the trailer at home.
So guys, as you are aware, we live on the side of a mountain. I came in that night, I had it loaded on the trailer, so I pull up to the end of our roadway, which is, a pretty steep hill, and I get in the Suburban I get it all unstrapped, I get in it to back it off the trailer. So of course, these cars, you have to put foot on the brake to take it out of park in reverse. So I put my foot on the brake, it was holding just fine. I put it in reverse and the brakes went all the way to the floor. I had no brakes. So here I am coming off the trailer on the side of a mountain with no brakes. Guys, I almost peed my pants.
Now, I'm gonna give you guys a quick walk around. This truck is, it's old, and it does have some issues, but I think it's gonna work out really great for us. Now, Ford dude, if you watch this, I know what you're gonna say already. You're gonna give us crap about Chevys rusting, but this Chevy does have some rust on it. So let me show you. It has some rust down here. I'm not gonna show you the bumper because I don't want you to see our license plate. But the bumper does have some rust on it, but he did give us another bumper to go with it. And then it's got some rust. It's got some rust down here on the rocker panels. But it's got, we just came on a road trip, guys, so it's a little bit messy in here. But it's got nice leather seats. We had a flat tire this morning, so Wiley has the air compressor out. 3rd row seats, all of Lily's stuff is back there. It fits all of us comfortably and our dog, which is really, really great. Now, we did have to put some tires on it, and that was not in the budget, so we had to add that to our credit card, which makes me sad, but I'm thankful that we're in a position where we have a credit card to be able to put new tires on it. We went to Discount Tire to get our tire patched, and when we were there, we had asked them how much it would be for new tires, and they're like, oh, hey, by the way, right now, we happen to have 4 of these in stock, and they're on sale for $100 each. So we went ahead and just bit the bullet and put it on our credit card, but I know we won't regret that decision. There's been a lot of times in my life where I've wasted money on used tires, and I say wasted money because you get a used tire and you think it looks nice just because it has a lot of tread on it doesn't mean it's a good tire. I've had tires with bubbles in them. I've had tires that go flat. I've had tires that dang near fall off of my car. So I'd much rather just buy brand new tires. We did go ahead and add the warranty to them, so we have roadside assistance if we have an issue with our tires. And with all the traveling that we do back and forth to Oklahoma and Arkansas, we thought it was a really good investment to have that so that we're not stranded. But yeah, here's that scissor lift. So the work we're doing today, guys, is we are repairing the front of the building. This is the Shawnee Rescue Mission in Shawnee, Oklahoma. This is where they have their homeless resource center. If you guys have been following us for a while, you guys know that we're really active in helping the homeless community here in Shawnee for several years, leading up to our move to Arkansas. We bid this job before we moved, actually a couple months before we moved, and we just got paid and got all the permits and everything approved, and so here we are fixing it. I'm gonna give you guys a before shot. I'm not gonna record a lot of the work because there are homeless people here and I don't want to invade their privacy by putting them on camera. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to get a shot of the front of the building without getting too many people in it. So yeah, that way you guys can see the before and after. If there's a point in time when we're here working and there's not other people here, I might turn the camera on for a minute to show you guys what we're doing. But either way, you'll get to see the job be done. So here we go. I'm gonna walk kind of close so y'all can see. So it has this old stucco on it. So this, you know, it's a metal building underneath and the stucco started falling off. So we are gonna take all of this down and we're gonna replace it with vinyl siding. We're gonna do trim around the windows. We're gonna try to leave this around this door because it's still intact. We gotta take these lights down, and then up here on the top, we're gonna try to keep this up here, and we're just gonna touch it up with paint and make it look real nice. Messes for me to clean up. It's like he's like, let's just make the biggest mess possible because I don't have to clean it up. lot of the particle board that's been put behind this wall is rotten and has the structural integrity of a saltine cracker. Look at this. See how easy that breaks apart? It's like, it's hard to clean up because it's so brittle. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Wiley just likes making messes for me to clean up.
I'm really good at that.
Yes, he is. He's good at a lot of things, especially making messes for me to clean up. Well guys, here it is with all the stucco off. Wiley and I make a really good team. We've actually gotten this done in just a few hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Day 2, guys, on this job. Hopefully we can get it done today. Oh dang, yeah, that's no good. Yep. So I think we figured out why this roof is leaking. There's a whole gap here. Are we gonna put that down like that?
Yeah, just get it the best you can. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna like you in here.
Sorry. You want me to get on top of the roof and do it? Y'all, Wiley's just a little scared of heights.
I think I'm gonna have to make you get out.
Are you? Good morning, y'all. So today is day 3 on this job, and I'm really happy with the progress Wiley and I are making. Let me turn this around. Yesterday we didn't do a lot of recording because the resource center was open and there were a lot of people around, and we didn't want to put everybody's faces on the internet. So yeah, we didn't, but I will talk to you guys and tell you guys what we did. So this wall had OSB on it, and then it had about 2-inch styrofoam, and then it had a little bit of stucco on top of that. And it's been that way for, I don't know, 10 or 15 years probably, I'm not sure. And so there was a leak up here at the top, up there, and we fixed that yesterday. So we got up there, and there was a leak behind this soffit thing, or whatever you call that. I'm doing a terrible job at this, Wiley. Y'all, I am tired. Wiley has worked me hard the last few days. So anyway, there was a leak back there that rotted all of the wood that was behind it, and somebody had set a cigarette on the ledge, actually on the other side of that window over there, and it had fallen back behind the brick and started smoldering and was like smoking, I guess, and fire department tore down part of the wall and everything. Well, so we got contracted to replace this, and this is how we are doing it. This is how the owner wanted this done. We chose to do the 2-tone siding. This is like a desert sand color or something. And then we used the white trim because I feel like different color trim makes things pop. I would have preferred to go with like a cream color trim or something, but they didn't have that. That wasn't an option at the moment. So when we bought the trim, I had them like color match it for paint because I wanted the trim and the soffit thing up here to match, right? Well, that looks a whole awful lot like cream and not a bright white like that. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's because the light's not shining on it right. You know, since it's pointing down like that, maybe it's kind of shadowed and it's making a difference.
And it's because of the texture. The texture is causing little small shadows inside itself, so it's giving it a tint.
Okay.
Make that under. Does that under?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Wiley can't talk this morning
Yeah,
either.
no.
They are gonna have church service here this morning, so I don't know if we're gonna catch everything that we do today, but I am gonna try to record. But also, I don't want to, you know, violate anybody's privacy. So yesterday, I have a confession to make. If earlier in the video you saw these big lights that were out here, and they were big, they were heavy, they were pretty old, I think. And yesterday I went to move one and the other one fell and shattered the glass. So we had to add new lighting to the price of this job, but that come out of our profit because it was our mistake. So that kind of stinks, but let me show you those new lights real quick. So the main thing is that the owner wanted something that took a regular light bulb and something that you didn't have to take apart to change the light bulb.
And matter of fact, he kind of preferred that we put different ones on there anyway, because the old ones was really a pain to change the bulb in. You had to take them all apart, and they was hard to take apart to be
And
able
they
to
took
get
a special
inside it.
bulb.
Yeah, and they took a special bulb. And so, I mean, other than the fact that it come out of our profit, it was kind of a blessing because he wanted new ones anyway that he could service easier.
And I think it's going to be I think it's going to look really, really nice.
I mean, you're updating the front of the building. Why not go ahead and update the lighting and stuff anyway?
Right, exactly. All right, Wiley, get to work.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, but you've got me locked out and I can't get my machine.
Oh, dang. Okay, I got the key. All right. We got to get the fork or the scissor lift thing out of the building. Well, we got that close to being done, y'all. There's a little tiny strip along the top of the building that we still needed to cover, and we ran out of material, so we had to go get 4 more pieces of this vinyl siding stuff. And now Wiley and I are gonna cut it and get it put up, and then we'll be done.
right, guys, we made it back from Shawnee. We're back home in Arkansas, or back to the property in Arkansas. And sorry there wasn't a lot of talking going on in the video because we had, you know, privacy concerns with where we was at and a lot of people around. And so, you know, we didn't do a whole lot of talking through the video, but that was our trip to Oklahoma. We got the job done, and
that's off our plate now, thank goodness.
Thank goodness that is off our plate now. We, the Suburban done absolutely fantastic going over there and back, pulling our little camper trailer we got, and we stayed at a friend's house while we was there. We had a really good time visiting with a few folks that we haven't seen in a while in the evenings after we got off work. And so, yeah, here we are back in Arkansas.
Let us know in the comment section what you guys think of the job that we did.
Yeah.
We think it turned out pretty darn good.
I think it turned out really good.
I wish I could have gotten some better after shots, but it was raining that day. You saw in the video, we got rained out a couple times, had to climb in the truck and stay dry. And actually, we weren't staying dry. We were already wet.
We was already soaking wet before we ever got in the Suburban. I don't even know why we went ahead and took a break.
Because the rain was cold.
It was actually cold, yeah.
It was cold.
I don't know. It worked out perfectly. We left Arkansas. It was over 100 degrees or right at 100 degrees. We got to Oklahoma the next day. The first day on the job was like 89 degrees. And just absolutely beautiful weather the whole time we was there, other than on Sunday we had to deal with a bunch of rain. But yeah.
Yes. But it was cooler. It was cloudy. It was awesome. But yeah, this is the end of the video. What do you say, Wiley?
Work hard, stay humble, and love God.
Amen.